You don't need to understand what she's singing, or know the name of the instrument she's playing, to see the beauty in Shubha Mudgal's music. Just ask Professor Judith Eissenberg.
I didn't know a lot about Hindustani classical music, which is what Shubha's bringing, and I always figured it was so complex I'd never be able to understand it. And I started listening to her CDs, and I put them on in my car, and I found after a day or two of this I couldn't turn them off.
That's one of the major reasons why Eissenberg invited Mudgal to be this year's Artist-in-Residence for the MusicUnitesUS series. The program's mission is to deepen our appreciation of different cultures through the arts. Mudgal thinks it's a great idea.
So I think the Music Unites Us program, which I find absolutely splendid, really gives us an idea, gives us an opportunity to explore different kinds, diversity in music, and at the same time notice and remember and appreciate the fact that it is finally music and the arts are really universal languages.
The message in Mudgal's music is as colorful and deeply textured as her clothing. In her style of Hindustani classical music, each performance is a unique collaboration.
Years and years we train on how to elaborate on this particular musical melodic theme and how to play it with a sense of spontaneity, so that what we present at a particular moment isn't something that we have sort of written down or rehearsed.
That sounds a lot like jazz, which is why Mudgal's music may remind Professor Harleen Singh of something the U.S. did to improve America's image abroad during the Cold War.
And it actually sent out jazz musicians as ambassadors to the rest of the world. And I think that's a wonderful story about, when somebody asks me a question like that, which is about what do you hope people will get from this? I hope they get harmony of all kinds from this. I hope they get to hear music, and I hope they get to see that there are spaces in which there is peace and harmony.
As part of her 4-day residency, Mudgal is engaging with students and faculty across campus, as well as school children from the local Waltham public schools. Today, she's performing for Professor Singh's South Asian Studies class.
We've studied some of the period from which Shubha's tradition has emerged, from the 16th and 17th century onwards, and they are really looking forward to being able to see some of this music alive, to see some of this tradition alive, compared to what they've just read and studied so far.
Shubha Mudgal says her time at Brandeis has been a learning experience for her as well.
Something that is really, I find admirable, is the way in which the residency has been structured to include other disciplines as well, to include people from other subjects as well, making music and the process of music making not just something that you do in an ivory tower, but actually relate it with everyday life, with politics, with social issues, and I think that's really something that is absolutely splendid. And I wish we had such a program in India.
Now that is music to anyone's ears. Max Perlstein, Brandeis Now.